What's going on, everybody? This is Junaid, and I'm here to share with you what it takes to put together your podcast on IMDb. Now, IMDb is known as the Internet Movie Database. You can find any information about movies, TV shows on IMDb, and it's a really powerful platform. Um, Little known fact, it's actually owned by Amazon, but they have a full-on contribution space where a ton of people contribute to IMDb through this platform. So the first thing that we want to do is figure out what your show is, and if you already have a show in place, and if you want me to show you how to put this show on IMDb, drop it in the comment below, and I'll be watching for those comments to see who wants to take a gander and add their podcast on IMDb. So let's get started. I'm going to show you what my podcast looks like, and I'm really recording this video so I can then point it to other people who want to add podcasts to their podcast to IMDb. So here is my podcast page on IMDb. It is a talk show. I got the information about my podcast, and you can see all of the people that are guests on my podcast as well. I'm going to add a new episode on here. So to do that, I will scroll down to the bottom of the page, and I have the ability to either edit this page or add an episode. So let's go ahead and click on Add Episode. And as soon as I click Add Episode, I'll be directed to a page to log in to be able to add episode to this show. It's going to take me to contribute.imdb.com. If you don't already have an IMDb account, go ahead and create one. But there are also other ways to create. Let's see. So here's the page that I didn't want to go to. Here's my podcast, right? We saw that before. So let me refresh this page. Something's going on. Click on Add Episode. It's going to bring me to this page. Here I need to either sign in, and I have 4 different ways, and there's of course more options for you to sign in to IMDb. I already have an IMDb account, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on Sign in with IMDb. Once I'm logged in, it now gives me the ability to add a new episode. This is cool. This information will already be fulfilled because it is already in the system. So let's see which a new episode should we add. I'm going to go ahead and add Halat Daha's episode on the to IMDb. So let's go over here. I'm going to grab this title, copy this, come back over here and enter this information down here. The other thing that I want to know is what date was this episode published? August 11, 2022. So then I'll choose day number 11. I know that page goes wild. Month is August, and date was 2022, and it was done in USA. So this episode is season 4, episode 33. And the way to add it is, you'll see right here, 1.8, so season plus order. So this is going to be 4.33. And then I am the producer or member of the cast, and you can choose any of this information. It does not matter. All right, let's go ahead and check for these information that we've created. Perfect. It likes all the information that I added, and that's why it's all green. Now I'm going to add the cast on this episode, and I'm also going to add a plot summary. And of course, if I wanted to add more data that's not listed up here, I can click on here. And I do want to do that. I want to add the link to the episode. So let's go ahead and check these updates. And on this page, it's gonna bring me all of this information. And I'm going to say, hey, give me the links, miscellaneous official sites, add one item, sound clips, video clips. If you want to add other additional things, you can do that over here as well. But I'm going to go ahead and click on recheck this update. And then it's going to give me the link to the official site. So let's go ahead and grab the link to the official site. And that's this one right here. We can drop it in here. I don't need to provide an explanation because, yes. Official or podcast link. Plot summary is going to be this information that we've already put together. Let's copy all of this here and drop it in here. I can also put in my name because I wrote that information. And then I'm going to add over here. This is Junaid Ahmed, and it's going to pull up, hey, where's your Junaid? Since I have an Adobe or IMDb Pro profile, it shows me the information or my name in here. And then I'm going to put in over here, self. And I'm going to type in here, Hala Taha. There we go. Self, young and profiting with Hala Taha. So she already has an entry into the system. So we'll select her. We call her the actress and we say self. And that is basically all you need to do to add an episode to an already existing podcast. So let's go ahead and click on recheck these updates. Looks like all of this is green, right? Items and warnings. You must acknowledge each one of these before it is accepted. There are some spelling mistakes. Please choose the correct spelling from the menus below. Recheck these updates to have mistake automatically updated. So let's see. What are the spelling mistakes? Let's make sure that we don't have any of those mistakes in here. I wonder if I can make this taller. All right. So podcasters. Okay. Monetization. It's not magnetization. And podcasting. All right. This has been replaced with a dot. So you cannot have exclamation points. And then we're going to go ahead and select on yes, this is correct. Yes, this is correct. And this is correct. Recheck these updates. Once everything is green, like you see here, I can now submit these updates. And that is as simple as it can get. Okay. So let's go to the podcast again. Where do we go? Right here.